Hello dear viewers. Today I am going to teach you simple present tense. That what is simple present tense? Before that we have to know what are the helping verb of simple present tense. Do, does are the helping verb of simple present tense. So before I'm going to teach you simple present tense, we have to know that what are the structure of simple present tense. In simple present tense, we have two structure. One is singular structure, one is plural structure. But before that, we have to know that what are subject pronouns. Subject pronouns are he, she, it, I, you, we, they. They are subject pronouns. So let's come to the singular structure. What is singular structure? Whenever we want to make a singular sentence or positive or affirmative sentence, so we use this structure. So at the beginning of the sentence we put subject, first form of the verb. It means we have different form of the verb, but we will do not put second form of the verb, third form of the verb, or ing form of the verb. We will not put that. We will put base form of the verb or first form of the verb. After that we will put s, es or ies and then rest of the sentence. Later I will tell you where to put s, where to put es and where to put ies. Okay? In the negative sentence, whenever we want to make a negative sentence, so we will use this structure. What is structure? Subject slash does slash not slash first form of the verb slash rest of the sentence. So you have to know that in singular structure or with singular subject, that is he, she, it, and that is he, she, it, we use does. We use does. With he, she, it we use does. And we I, you, we, they we use do. Okay? In the negative sentence we use does not. In the singular sentence. Okay? So the difference is between positive or negative sentence that here we use s, es or ies, but in negative we do not use s, es or ies. We only use base form of the verb. There is no s, es or ies. Okay, got it? Let's come to the interrogative sentence. When we want to make interrogative sentence, so how we will make? So at the beginning of the question, at the beginning of the sentence, we put does. It means we put helping verb. If it is singular, we want to make singular sentence, so we will put does. If we want to make plural sentence, so we want to do. If there is he, she, it in the subject place, so we will put does. If there is I, you, we, they, so we will put do. So how? We will put does at the beginning, then subject, then first form of the verb, then rest of the sentence. Okay, later I will make it sentences. Okay, now let's come to the plural structure. What is plural structure? Subject, first form of the verb and rest of the sentence. Here we do not use s, es or is. This is also a positive or affirmative sentence. But here we do not use s, es or is according to grammar point of view. Okay? In the negative we use subject, do, not, first form of the verb and rest of the sentence. It is as same like this, but here we use do and here we use does. Okay, later I will tell you why we use these both. Okay, in the interrogative or question we use do at the beginning, subject, first form of the verb and rest of the sentence. Before I told you that we use does with singular subject and do we use with plural subject. So this is a plural structure. Okay? Now let's come to the definition. What is the definition? Definition shows in action or state. It means this tense shows action, also state. Remember, simple tenses shows action and state both, but continuous tenses only shows action, which happens regularly, habitually, and daily, and also show fact and routine. So in the example you can see, for example, okay, before that you have to know that what is regular action, what is the habitual action, and what is daily action. For example, something happen in a weekend, or something happen once in a month, or something happen once in a year, so that is called regular action. And something happen habitually, like someone having habit, that is called habitual action. And something is daily, it means you are doing something daily, that is called daily action. So it snows in Chatral every year, it means this action happen every year in Chatral, so this is a regular action. Got it or not? The second one, Khalid smokes cigarette. This is habitual action. It means smoking cigarette is their habit. Got it? Number third, he goes to office every morning. It means he goes to office every morning. It means this is happening daily. So this is a daily action. And this is also a routine. Okay? Got it? Okay, now I will prove it how the structure works. For example, he eats banana. So here is, you will tell me he is what? Subject pronoun. But what kind of subject pronoun? Singular pronoun. Singular subject pronoun. So with singular subject pronoun, we use what? Base form of the word. Structure was how? Subject, base form of the word or first form of the word, then s, and then rest of the sentence. So here when it singular subject comes, so we use base form of the verb and s. This is a positive or affirmative sentence. Look at number second. He is the subject. What kind of subject? Singular subject, and does not eat banana. So why we use does not? Because here is singular subject pronoun. Okay, and here we do not use any s or es. Why? Because this is a negative sentence. So here we do not use any s or es. He does not eat banana. This is a negative sentence. Now comes to the question or affirmative interrogative. Does he eat a banana? Why we put does at the beginning? Because whenever we want to ask a question in simple present tense, so we put does at the beginning, do does at the beginning. So then we ask a question, does he eat a banana? So we put does at the beginning, then subject, then first form of the verb and rest of the sentence. Okay, now let's come to the plural structure. Now I will prove it. Plural structure. We play PUBG. So we is what? Subject pronoun. What kind of subject pronoun? Plural subject pronoun. We is plural. So with plural we use base form the word. Here we do not use any s, es or ies. So we is a subject and play is base form of the word, and this is the rest of the sentence. So we play PUBG. Now let's come to the negative. We do not play PUBG. We do not play PUBG. So here why we use do not? Because this is plural subject. Okay, with plural we use do not. Okay, this is a negative plural sentence. Okay, now come to the question or interrogative. How to make interrogative sentence. Okay, do we put at the beginning? Do we play PUBG? So why we put do at the beginning? Because when we want to make a question, so we put do does at the beginning. So this is a plural, that's why we put do at the beginning. Now comes to here. Whenever we want to make positive, for example, I work, you work, we work, they work. So here we do not put any s, yes or ies. So look at here. He works, she works, it works. It is according to the grammar point of view. We use these rules. Okay. Now let's come to the negative. For example, I don't. This is the contraction form of do not. I don't or I do not work. I do not work or I don't work. Okay? Why we use do or do not? Because this is a plural subject pronoun. Okay? You don't work. You do not work. We don't work. They don't work. Okay? He doesn't work. She doesn't work. It doesn't work. Okay? Got it? Now how we will make question. So at the beginning we will put do, does, and then subject, then rest of the sentence. Okay? Do I work? Do you work? Do we work? Do they work? Okay? Then does he work? Does she work? Does it work? So here we do not use any s, es or is because this is a question or interrogative. Remember, only in affirmative or positive sentence in singular structure we use s, es or ies. Got it? Okay students, now I will teach you where to use s, es or ies. Okay, in most verbs or most cases we use s, only put s. For example, dance, so dances, cook, cooks, sleep, sleeps. Okay, words ending in ch, x, sh or s. Whenever some words end with ch, x, sh or s, we use or add es. For example, kiss, kisses, wash, washes. Look at here, it ends with s or it ends with sh. So that's why teach, it ends with ch, teaches. Fix, it ends with x, fixes. Okay, and some words ending in consonant and y. It means, for example, drop y and add is. Whenever like this word study, it comes d is a consonant. What are consonant? That are not vowel. Vowel are a, e, I, o, u. That are vowel. And after that, all are consonant. Okay? So whenever words come like this, like study, so we will drop y and put ies. Okay? Then number second, try, so we will drop y and we will put ies, tries. Okay? There are some questions how to answer how to answer short in a simple present tense. Okay, for example, do they need help? So instead of that, yes they need help, you should say yes they do. This is the shortened form or shortened way of answering question. Okay, no they don't. So here is contraction, or here is no contraction. Okay, does he speak French? Yes he does. If you say yes he speaks French, that is a long answer. So instead of that, you should say yes he does or no he doesn't. Got it? So okay students, here are some common mistake which people makes. Okay, now I'm going to show you what are they. Okay, number one, tense mistake. For example, I'm living in Tokyo. So remember, this is progressive or continuous tense. So continuous tense shows temporary action, or simple present tense permanent shows permanent action. Not always permanent, but for somehow or some moment permanent action. So here is, we will remove I'm living. We instead of that, we will write I live in Tokyo. I live in Tokyo. That is right. Verb form. We likes to travel. We likes to travel. We have studied that with plural subject, we do not use any s, es or ies. Okay, so here we like to travel. This is wrong. We likes to travel because we is a plural, so the verb should be in base form. Okay, we will not put or add any s or ies. Okay, they doesn't eat vegetables. So here you know that we have studied that with they, we do not use doesn't, we use do, don't, because this is also plural. Okay, and don't, do is the helping verb which we use for plural. Okay, got it? Does you talk to him often? So here is, you is a plural, so we should use do. We should not use does. Got it? Let's come to the spelling mistake. For example, she tries to save money. So here you know that it ends with Y. So we have to remove Y and put IES. Tries. Okay? We have to remove Y and put IES. Tries. She tries to save money. Okay? Missing word. What time you finish work? So here is the missing word do. So we use in the question, what time do you finish work? So these was some common mistake which makes people often, so I mentioned. I hope you understand. So students, now it's your turn. That it is a short quiz. Now it's your turn. Let's start. Let's practice. For example, I take. So what will be the he? Yes. Tell me. He takes. Because you know this is a singular. So we will put es, he takes. Number second, and it is positive sentence. Affirmative sentence, you know. Number second, she does. Okay, yes. Tell me. Yes, you can. We do. We do, because you know she is a singular and we is a plural, so we use with plural do. Number third, you enjoy. You is what? Plural. So she is what? Singular. She enjoy or enjoys. She enjoy or enjoys? Enjoys. Okay. Now come to the negative. They study. So they what? They do not or don't study. They do not or don't study. Okay. He sings. So yes, you can tell me. Okay, yes. Come on. He do. No. He does not study. He does not sing. He does not sing. Okay, the last one is a questions. Okay, she wants to buy a new phone. So how we will make a question? She is what? Singular. So here we will put does. Does she want to buy a new phone? Okay, the last one. They sell books online. So this is what? This is plural. So here we will put do at the beginning. Do they sell books online? So got it? It was all about simple present tense. So I hope you understand. Okay student, one thing which is left, that is SMR. So remember, SMR are the helping word of present continuous tense or present progressive tense, but we can also use SMR in simple present tense, which shows state. I told you before that simple present tense also shows state. So how we will make a sentence like he is in the class? So here it shows state, not action. Okay, so we use SMR to show state in simple present tense. Number second, she is sick. So it means she is sick is the situation or condition of sickness. So it shows a state. Okay, thank you so much. If you are new in my channel, so subscribe my channel for more English related videos. Thank you so much.